The Senate is expected to vote on the tax reform bill. Our D.C. reporter Samantha-Jo Roth is at the Capitol. She joins us now with more. Samantha-Jo.
Oh, hey, Cheryl. It has certainly been a scramble here in the Senate over a Republican plan to overhaul the tax code. Now, GOP leaders are now saying that they have the 50 votes that they need to get this measure over the finish line. Now, this after many lawmakers met in Senator Mitch McConnell's office this morning, but there are still some holdouts that we are watching. Now, Republicans had to kick work on the tax plan into Friday when deficit hawks threatened to kill the bill during an unexpected floor showdown on Thursday afternoon. Now, GOP leadership has been facing a few major problems. The first is that a leading nonpartisan Senate analysis of the bill came out on Thursday, and it said, nope, these tax cuts will not pay for themselves. In fact, they add to the deficit to the tune of about $1 trillion over the next decade. Now, second, the Senate rules wouldn't let them include something that Tennessee Senator Bob Corker wanted in the bill, which is called a trigger that would have essentially let tax increases automatically kick in if this economic growth that Republicans are promising didn't happen. Now, here's what they're trying to figure out right now. One of the options they're talking about is now that they could stagger the corporate rate, and it would start at this initial 20% rate down from 35 and could sort of stair step over the next 10 years. Now, if you do that, that's really unpopular with some conservatives like Ted Cruz of Texas, who says he doesn't support it. And President Trump has also insisted that 20% rate must be included in the bill. We are getting word that that 20% rate may be staying as it is. But I asked North Carolina Senator Thom Tillis about this idea, and take a listen to what he had to say.
I'd really like to keep the rates as low as possible. In North Carolina, when we were having this discussion, we decided to take the rates down over time. Here, I think it's necessary for us to come way off of the 35% number, and I really support the 20% target. We're working with other members to figure out what's necessary to get this bill passed and then work out the details with the House.
So this is kind of hard math, because every time you gain a senator like Corker, you lose a senator to get the bill passed. One sign of confidence that Republicans have about this, House Majority Leader Kevin McCarthy, who sets the floor schedule, already on Thursday told lawmakers to come back on Monday. They were originally not scheduled to be back in session, but now they expect to vote on a motion to go to conference. And this is assuming that the Senate passes their bill. Now, recently, we just received word that Senator Flake will be supporting this bill, that it was a key holdout that we were hearing about. So that is a major development as of now. So if the Senate is able to pull this off by the end of the day, the House and Senate tax committees would need to come together in a conference when they come back and hammer out these details before they send it to the president's desk. Now, we're going to keep an eye on all of these major developments happening here in Washington for you, sending it back to you.
Samantha-Jo, thank you.